What is emotional intelligence? When it comes to happiness and success in life, emotional intelligence matters just as much as IQ. The ability to perceive, control, and evaluate emotions is referred to the emotional intelligence or EI. Some researchers believe emotional intelligence can be taught and strengthened, while others believe it's a natural trait. The ability to express and control one's emotions is important, but so is the ability to understand, interpret, and respond to the emotions of others. Consider a world in which you couldn't tell when a friend was sad or when a coworker was angry. Emotional intelligence is a term used by psychologists to describe this ability, and some experts believe it may be more important than IQ in terms of overall success in life. Why is emotional intelligence or EQ so important? As we all know, it's not the smartest people who are the most successful or fulfilled in life. You've probably met people who are academically brilliant but socially inept and unsuccessful at work or in personal relationships. Intelligence quotient or IQ is not sufficient on its own to achieve success in life. Yes, your IQ can help you get into college, but your emotional intelligence or EQ will help you manage your stress and emotions during final exams. IQ and EQ coexist and are most effective when they complement one another. Emotional intelligence has an impact on 1. Your academic or professional performance. A high level of emotional intelligence can help you in navigating the social complexities of the workplace, leading and motivating others, and excelling in your career. Indeed, when it comes to evaluating important job candidates, many companies now consider emotional intelligence to be as important as technical ability and use EQ testing before hiring. 2. Your physical condition. If you can't manage your emotions, you probably can't manage your stress either. This can result in serious health issues. Uncontrolled stress raises blood pressure, suppresses the immune system, increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes, contributes to infertility, and increases aging. The first step toward increasing emotional intelligence is learning how to deal with stress. 3. Your mental health. Unstoppable emotions and stress can also have an effect on your mental health, making you more prone to anxiety and depression. You will struggle to form strong relationships if you're unable to understand, accept, or manage your emotions. This in turn can make you feel lonely and isolated, exacerbating any mental health issues. 4. Your relationships with people. Understanding your emotions and how to control them allows you to better express yourself and understand how others are feeling. This enables you to communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships at work and at home. 5. Your skills. Being in touch with your emotions serves as a social purpose by connecting you to other people and the world around you. Social intelligence allows you to tell the difference between a friend and a foe, gauge another person's interest in you, reduce stress, balance your nervous system through social communication, and feel loved and happy. The skills that make up emotional intelligence can be acquired at any time. Keep in mind that there is a difference between simply learning about EQ and applying that knowledge in your daily life. Even if you know you should do something, it doesn't mean you will, especially if you're overwhelmed by stress, which can override your best intentions. The key skills for building your EQ and improving your ability to manage emotions and connect with others are: Key skill first, self-management. You must be able to use your emotions to make constructive decisions about your behavior in order to engage your EQ. When you're overly stressed, you may lose control of your emotions as well as your ability to act thoughtfully and appropriately. Consider a time when you were stressed out. Was it easy to think clearly or make an informed decision? Obviously not. When you're overly stressed, you lose your ability to think clearly and accurately about your own and other people's emotions. Key skill second, self-awareness. Stress management is only the first step toward developing emotional intelligence. According to attachment science, your current emotional experience is most likely a reflection of your early life experiences. Your ability to manage core emotions such as anger, sadness, fear, and joy is frequently influenced by the consistency and quality of your early emotional experiences. If your primary caregiver understood and valued your emotions as an infant, it's likely that your emotions have become valuable assets in adulthood. However, if your emotional experiences as an infant were confusing, threatening, or painful, you've probably tried to distance yourself from your emotions. However, being able to connect to your emotions and maintain a moment-to-moment connection with your changing emotional experience is essential for understanding how emotion influences your thoughts and actions. Key skill third, social awareness. Social awareness allows you to recognize and interpret the primarily nonverbal cues that others use to communicate with you. These cues reveal how others truly feel, how their emotional state shifts from moment to moment, and what is truly important to them. When a group of people sends out similar nonverbal cues, you can read and understand the group's power dynamics and shared emotional experiences. Briefly, you're sympathetic and socially at ease. To develop social awareness, you must first recognize the significance of mindfulness in the social process. After all, when you're in your own head, thinking about other things or simply zoning out on your phone, you can pick up on the subtle nonverbal cues. Key skill fourth, relationship management. Working well with others begins with emotional awareness and the ability to recognize and comprehend what others are experiencing. Once you have emotional awareness, you can effectively develop additional social, emotional skills that'll improve the effectiveness, fruitfulness, and fulfillment of your relationships. Develop an awareness of how well you use nonverbal communication. It's impossible to avoid sending nonverbal messages to others about your thoughts and feelings. The many muscles in the face, particularly those around the eyes, nose, mouth, and forehead, assist you in conveying your own emotions as well as reading the emotional intent of others. Your emotional brain is always active, and even if you ignore its messages, others will not. Recognizing the nonverbal messages you send to others can help you improve your relationships. To relieve stress, use humor and play. Humor, laughter, and play are all natural stress relievers. They lighten your load and assist you in keeping things in perspective. Laughter restores balance to your nervous system, reducing stress, calming you down, sharpening your mind, and making you more empathetic. Some people are better at managing their emotions and feelings than others. They have a good sense of self-presentation and know how to manage it well on the inside as well. They're mostly at peace with themselves and how they feel, and they know how to pull themselves out of emotional turmoil. However, by practicing these key skills, you'll be able to improve your emotional intelligence in a short period of time.